everyone. So today's video is going to be about my experience with visualization, manifesting, and the law of attraction. So I first want to preface this video saying I am a total beginner when it comes to this subject. I just started getting into it 2018, and so it's May. I've only been doing this for about 5 months, and I am by no means an expert at all. I'm learning every day, and today I'm just going to share my personal experiences with this because that's what you guys asked for. But in the description box below, I'm going to leave some of my favorite YouTubers and videos that I watch to kind of get the knowledge I have that inspire me, that know a lot more about this than me. So definitely go check out the description box if this video intrigues you and you want to learn more. But first, I just want to give you guys the basics of what this is, and also kind of like from a Christian standpoint, because someone said they wanted to see my standpoint on all of these topics since I am a Christian. And yeah, so we're gonna get into all that today. So this first came up with my vision book video. I will have it in the cards and in the description box below, because I told you guys in here I write down my dreams, my goals, and some visualizations that I started trying out this year. And guys, I personally have had great success with manifesting and visualization, and I love the idea of it. Basically, manifesting means to manifest, to have a vision for the life and things you want in life. A lot of people manifest a new car, their weight loss goals, a new job, their dream house, things in their personal lives, healthy kids. It can really affect any area of your life. Visualization is a part of manifesting, and it is where you use visuals like writing and journal entries, and also vision boards and vision books, and looking at images and pictures. And the law of attraction, it kind of goes in with all this too. And the law of attraction is basically believing that what you put out is what you get back. So if you're a positive person and you're putting positivity into the world, positive things are going to happen to you, and vice versa. If you're putting negative things into the world, negative things are going to come back at you. And I see that firsthand. Like, the law of attraction makes total sense to me, and I know a lot of people may believe differently. That's totally okay. We can have a healthy discussion in the comments, but I truly believe that what you give is what you get, and that's why I always try to give what I want to receive. I try to be nice, I try to be kind, I try to be positive, and even though I'm human and sinful and that doesn't always work, you know, I do my best. So today I'm going to go through kind of how these things have worked for me in the past 5 months, and yeah, what I believe with all of it. The big thing that I think the woman who commented saying she wanted my Christian standpoint on this all was that most people, when they manifest or visualize, they're putting their ideas and their goals out into the universe. So by writing it down, they're putting it out into the universe to help make it true. So that's like the main idea behind these ideas. Being a Christian, I believe my higher power is God. And so what I do is when I manifest and I visualize, I'm putting it out into the world, yes, because what you give is what you get, but I'm also praying through it too. So like my meditations are also prayers. So I add that spiritual aspect of Christianity into my visualization by writing it out and praying about it and being like, God, if this is your will, because obviously I can manifest my dream life all I want, but the best life for me is going to be the life that God has planned for me, and that's what I believe. So I manifest what I want, and I say, God, if this aligns with your plan for me, then let it be. I do believe in subconscious and your subconscious mind, and I've read books about this actually as well. Your subconscious mind. So your conscious mind is the thing going through math problems, is like, okay, I want to eat this today, I want to do this. Your subconscious mind is the thing that is constantly working in the background of your head. I believe the conscious mind goes to sleep when you go to sleep, but the subconscious mind works 24 hours, 7 days a week. And it is telling you to breathe, it is telling you you're hungry, it is what creates your dreams while you sleep, your dreams and your nightmares. That's your subconscious mind. And you can actually work with your subconscious mind to get it working in the right space. So let's say, oh, I'm awful at working out, like I can never work out, I'm not strong enough. If you are constantly thinking that, you don't even have to say it out loud. Saying it out loud is even worse, but even if you're just thinking that constantly, you see a healthy girl running down the street and you're like, oh, I could never do that, then your subconscious mind is going to believe that. It believes what you tell it. So then next time you try to work out, you're not going to feel strong enough. Your subconscious mind is then going to be like, oh, you told me you can't do this workout, so you can't. And then it just is like a domino effect of negativity. But it also works in the opposite way. If you're visualizing and you're writing down your goals and you're going back to these goals and you're saying to yourself out loud, I can achieve this, you're feeding your subconscious mind good ideas and good positive results for your life, and it's then going to work for you. So that's that's why it's so good to write down your goals, write down what you want in life, do vision boards, vision books, and then look at these things constantly, because your mind also works really well with images and visuals. If you look at your goals and your visions for your life right before you go to bed, then your subconscious mind is going to be thinking on those goals and visions while you sleep, because it's still working. You're telling yourself that you can do this, and therefore your body is believing that you can achieve whatever it is. So yes, so that's the basics of what I believe with all of this. Again, beginner, but this is that's what I've learned. So now I want to go into some of my real world examples, what has happened in my life the past 5 months that just shows how these rules have worked in my life. So in my book, I showed you guys, I did a visualization for the workshop, my first big speaking opportunity back in February. This is my first time ever doing a visualization, and so I don't know if I did it right, but I basically wrote down all the aspects of what my dream experience would be at this conference. So I wrote down what I was wearing, where I was at, what my speech was like, how did it go, and what was the outcome. And you write it like it already happened. Not like, oh, I hope this happens. You write, this did happen. So let me read it a little bit to you. So I'm wearing a black jumpsuit with great flawless makeup and hair, half up, half down, tan wedges, gold hoops, and having a bass mic. I'm at a beautifully decorated stage in Phoenix, Arizona. I am standing tall. I take confident steps into the center of the stage. I have a big smile and butterflies in my stomach. My heart is beating fast, but my hands are steady and calm. I start speaking clearly and slowly. I see smiles and friendly faces in the audience. My presentation goes smoothly and incredibly. As I finish and walk confidently off stage, I hear a round of applause. I receive 20 business cards, and 20 people are waiting to work with me. So guys, as you can see, I tried to be as specific as possible. I knew what I was gonna wear, I knew what I was gonna look like, and then I wrote down what the outcome I wanted was. Let me tell you, usually when I'm nervous, my hands shake like crazy. In my auditions, they shake. My teachers know when I'm nervous, and my hands shake. But guys, I got up on stage and I was a little nervous, like I had those butterflies in my stomach, but my hands were not shaking. I was just like, yeah, here you go. Here's my speech. Hope you enjoy. I gave it, and even though obviously it was not perfect at all, but I was really proud with it. And afterwards, I got more than 20 business cards. I was networking like crazy, and I got like about 40 people signed up to talk to me, just to talk about my course. I also did a visualization for my regionals young entrepreneur speech, if you guys saw that vlog, and I said in this speech that I would receive full funding and move on to nationals in Rochester, New York. I did not receive full funding. I did get a little bit of money, but I did get to go to nationals. So I'm not saying that just because you write it down it's going to happen. Obviously some things maybe won't happen, but the big thing did come true. I got to go to nationals. I also wrote a visualization for my national speech, and you guys can see the vlog, you can see how it went. It was just a great experience. A few other things that happened, not career-wise, I decided I wanted to try this out in other aspects of my life because I loved how it was working in my career, YouTube life, but I wanted to try it out in other aspects. So the night before my first tennis match, I was laying in bed, and this is another way you can use visualization. And so one of my struggles was serving, and so I laid in my bed, closed my eyes, and envisioned myself serving perfect serves like 20 times each side, and then I do it again. And that visualization of me seeing myself hitting perfect serves, hitting those aces, helped me so much the next day in my game. I was having great serves, I got aces, and then the next game I didn't visualize and my serves sucked. So then I got back to visualizing myself hitting those great serves. And so basically I was telling my mind that night before I go to bed that, yeah, this is what I'm gonna look like when I get that perfect serve, and then the next day, that's what I looked like. One of my goals for April was to bring up my calculus grade to a B. I am proudly at that B grade. I didn't like, I was like, yeah, I don't really know if I want to try out the visualization with school grades because I'm definitely more motivated with my career in YouTube than I am with school. It's maybe not the best, but it's true. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's true. I'm more motivated here. So I was like, you know, maybe I shouldn't try it out because I don't really know if it'll still work with school. But guys, this past test brought my grade up. I'm at that B. It's a B minus, but you know, overall it's still a B, so I'm happy with it. And I was really proud of myself for doing that. That was an awful hard class. AP Calculus, man, kicked my butt. So those are some examples of how the law of attraction visualization has worked in my life, and I'm so excited to see it work more. Obviously, I don't think that just because you write something down it's gonna happen. There's a lot of hard work that goes into it. I practiced all my speeches that I visualized tons and tons of times in the car, in my room, in the shower. I practice them all the time to get them to the smoothness and confidence that I wanted. I work hard on my business. I did work hard on that calculus test. And so I don't just think because you write a word down, it's gonna come true. But what I do think is when you can start telling yourself that it'll come true, your body's gonna make you work harder because you're telling yourself it's gonna happen. So you're gonna do all the things to make it happen. And that's why I love manifestation, law of attraction. And so I'm so excited to continue with it and see where it and God can take me. So if you guys are interested, again, I'm gonna have more videos linked below where you can learn more about it. Ask me questions, I can try to answer, but I don't really know. This is kind of just my experience. So yeah, guys, I know this was a bit of a longer video, but I wanted to capture all of these aspects. Okay guys, I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, peace out.